The tech layoffs are accelerating, especially here in the Bay Area. And a lot of these tech workers were supporting the local businesses, especially here in Menlo Park. Just look at this. All the tables are set up and ready to go, but nobody out here. I don't see anyone at that Italian restaurant. Not a single table is taken. Just look at all of these shops. Every single one of them is vacant. See this restaurant in the corner here is as good as gone. The Left Bank. By the time you watch this video, this restaurant will be gone. This area is dead. There's no more businesses here. Today is Friday and they are permanently closing on Tuesday, so they have only 4 more days to go. After 28 years in business, the 150-seat restaurant is closing for good. They know it's going to get a lot worse around here. Nobody, I don't see anybody right at lunchtime. It's completely empty and they are not even done with the layoffs. They still have 2,000 more to go next month. Here's the Italian place we looked at across the street. All empty. Facebook just laid off 8,000 people last month, and they have announced that they're going to lay off another 2,000 people next month here in Menlo Park, where their headquarters are located. I really don't think everyone's aware whether they're getting fired or not. I think it's just a waiting game for now, waiting for that dreaded email to let them know they're gone. I'm going to be walking on Menlo Park Main Street on Santa Cruz Avenue. What used to be a vibrant, large community of shoppers and diners now has been reduced to just empty tables everywhere. Tech layoffs are affecting the local economy in a big way. Over 100,000 tech jobs have been lost just this year alone, and 900,000 since 2020. The worst part about all these layoffs and the bad economy they're bringing to their locals is that it's about to get worse, because a lot more people are getting fired next month. Over 2,000 of them. That's just going to be another blow to this local economy. And right now we're seeing a lot of empty restaurants and shops, but at least they're open. But if businesses are slowing down too much, the next step is they're going to have to close shop. That's what always happened, and that's what will happen here if things get worse. See, the reality is, if all these businesses are not being supported, who's next on getting fired? Everyone that works here at the shops. They're next in line. And we're going to start here at El Camino in Santa Cruz to see how the business are doing right at lunchtime. Here we have Stocks, a lunch place, but all I see is stacks of chairs. I don't see anybody out here. They don't even look open. Right at lunchtime. Yep. No, they are open. They are open for sure, but nobody's sitting out here with 74-degree weather. Now I see a couple tables inside taken. Right across the street, right next to the ice cream shop, I see something for lease. That's not a good sign. Sandwich shop is busy. At least I got one table inside and one table outside taken. This boutique's open, 70% off. Really cool shop. Flooring store. Now here is a vacant retail space. It says that it's leased. It is quite large. Let's hope that it's leased. Across the street, I only see one table taken over there. And that's about it. All these restaurants are empty. Toy store. Now that's open. And at least the Walgreens is open as well. Really cool to see. Very clean out here. Nice weather. And a really good vibe. It's the first time I walk Santa Cruz Avenue here in Menlo Park. Not too familiar with it. It's just that it has been on the news lately because businesses are slowing down a lot. At least the hardware store's open, and that's good to see. Now, I think there used to be Ace Hardware here. I don't see the signage anymore. Maybe he's gone. This restaurant's open. Here we have another for rent retail space. And I think next door, this is what used to be the Ace Hardware. Gone. Menlo Park Outdoors. Now this doesn't look open. It's all covered with paper. And now we're on Chestnut and Santa Cruz. Most of the stores are open, but they're empty. See this coffee shop over here? I don't see anybody sitting out here, and I don't see anybody inside. Not a single table is taken. Let's see. Sugar toast, $13. Well, maybe that's why. $13 for a toast, $10 for fries. Beer is only $6. That's not too bad. But it looks expensive. Nobody inside or outside. All empty. If for sure it's open, just nobody there. Empty benches. Here's a wine shop. Nobody in there either. Maybe it's too early. Furniture store, completely empty. Here's a bagel shop. Nobody out here. And I just saw a customer walked in. The Discovery shop is open. Looks like used stuff in there. Yeah, it is a thrift store. Here's another restaurant that looks completely empty. I see somebody in the phone. Oh no, this one has some people. I see 1, 2, 3 tables taken. Across the street, all of that is vacant right across the street. Let's go take a look. Here's a carpet store that remains open. Like all the other ones, nobody inside. The flooring store is a slow business. And here is what I was talking about. $7.75, empty and vacant. Empty, no signage. It's not even for lease. Right next door, $7.77, Lucky 7, also vacant. $7.79 used to be an art store, also vacant. No, never mind. I see the art in there. They're just closed right now. I think you have to schedule a visit for this place. Right next door. Nope, this one is vacant for sure. This one is a small shop, but not signage for lease. Currently not for lease. Now this shop, that is called The Shop, says that they have relocated, leaving this spot vacant. Right next door, this used to be a yoga place, quite large, all vacant. A lot of space in there. And just look across the street at that Italian place, only one table with this beautiful weather. I don't see any of the tables inside taken. It's just one out here. That's it. Just one table for the entire restaurant. Let's see if we can peek inside. Just from out here, I'm across the street. Yeah, there's nobody inside. But the subway is open. Subway is empty as well. Here's another vacant shop for lease. There's the sign right there. Let's see how large this is. It's a medium-sized shop. This looks like a restaurant, but it only opens in the evening. They're closed right now. They open at 5 p.m. and it's almost 1 p.m. right now. It's too early. Another art shop. Really cool looking restaurant over here. No, it's not a restaurant. It's another boutique. Really cool to see this open. This looks like another thrift store. Also looks open. This bagel shop, maybe it's too late for bagels, is open. I only see the employee in there. Not a single table is taken. All empty. Just an empty bagel shop. All right, let's get across the street. This is all covered. Looks like it used to be a pharmacy. Doesn't look open anymore. Yes, it's not open. Everything's covered up. Let's keep going. Look at that restaurant across the street. Nobody. Maybe it's one of those restaurants that only open at night, at 5 p.m., just like the other one. Here are the tech bros. May not have a job in a few days. And that is really sad to hear, but it's reality. This hair salon is closed just for the day. This gallery is open. Nobody inside. Bed and bath. All these upscale shops are open, but nobody's shopping. Another clothing store. Now we're on University Drive. And this restaurant here, I don't see a single person out here. I think they gave up on lunch and they only open for dinner. It says 5 p.m. there on the hours. Nobody inside except for the bartender. Look at all these tables. All empty. Here's another. What is this? This is a pizza place. Only one table taken. I don't see anybody inside. All of it out here is empty. This furniture store is open. Wide open. And of course, nobody inside. Just like the other ones. At least they don't charge for parking for 90 minutes. No problem. No need for roll quarters. Another furniture store, completely empty. A coin company shop. I like to go in there. Here we have another restaurant. Nobody, I don't see anybody right at lunchtime. Right next door, same thing. It's completely empty. And they are not even done with the layoffs. They still have 2,000 more to go next month. Here's the Italian place we looked at across the street, all empty. At least the coffee shop is going. It's really impressive to see all these empty restaurants, shops, bars, coffee shops. The whole community is suffering right now, and it's about to get worse. I'd like to hear what you have to say about this. I'm always reading the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.